Welcome to Learning with UNP. In this session of Python for Data Science, we are going to understand about strings. That includes creating a string, working with strings using single quotes, double quotes, quotes inside quotes, and multiline strings. Let's begin with understanding about strings. A string is a data structure in Python programming that represents a sequence of characters. Strings are immutable, meaning once they are created, they cannot be changed. Strings in Python can be created using single quotes or double quotes or even triple quotes. Using quotes to define strings in programming is important because it tells the computer that the text inside the quotes is a string. This helps the computer understand that you are working with words or characters, not numbers or commands. Python programming does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string with a length of 1. Quotes also allow you to include spaces and special characters in your text. Let's say writing UNP education in quotes, make sure that the whole phrase is treated as a single piece of text, reducing the mistakes and making your code easier to understand. Python provides several ways to define and work with strings. You can create strings using single quotes, double quotes, quotes within quotes, and even multi-line strings with triple quotes. Let's first look at creating a string using single quote. As I said now, strings in Python can be enclosed in single quotes. For example, this is a string in single quotes. All words are put together in single quote, representing it as a string. When Python sees single quotes, it interprets everything inside as a string. If you assign this to a variable, Python creates a string object and stores it there. Let's look at the pseudocode representation of it. Step 1. Use single quotes to start the string. Means begin with a single quote to start your string. Step 2. Write the content of the string. Means write the text you want inside the string. Step 3. Use single quotes to end the string. Means end with another single quote to close the string. Here is an example demonstrating string with single quote. In this example, we create a string with the text hello students and store it in the variable single quote string. When we use print of single quote string, it displays the string. Let's execute and check. As we discussed, the output is hello students. Let's now look at creating a string using double quotes. Strings can be enclosed in double quotes. For example, this is a string in double quotes. Here, all words are put together in double quotes, representing it as a string. Double quoted strings work the same way as single quoted strings, meaning Python treat both types of quotes as creating the same kind of string object. Let's now look at the pseudocode representation of it. Step 1. Use double quotes to start the string. Means begin your string with double quotes. Step 2. Write the content of the string. Means type the text you want inside the string. Step 3. Use double quotes to end the string. Means end your string with double quotes. Here is an example demonstrating strings with double quotes. In this example, we create a string with the text Welcome to the world of strings and store it in the variable double quote string. When we use print of double quote string, it displays the string. Let's execute and check. As we discussed, the output is Welcome to the world of strings. Let's now look at creating a string using quotes inside quotes. Strings that include quotes inside them can use a combination of single and double quotes. For example, double quotes inside single quotes. In Python, you can use single quotes around a string that contains double quotes like this. Similarly, you can use double quotes around a string that contains single quotes as shown here. Single quotes inside double quotes. Python can correctly identify where a string starts and ends by recognizing the difference between the outer quotes, which define the string, and the inner quotes, which are the part of string's content. Let's now look at the pseudocode representation of it. Step 1. Use single or double quotes to start the string. Means start your string with single or double quotes. Step 2. If you need to include a quote inside the string, use the opposite type of quote. Single inside double or double inside single. Means to include a quote inside the string, use the opposite type of quote. Single quotes inside double quotes or double quotes inside single quotes. Step 3. Write the content of the string, including the internal quotes. Means type the content of your string, including any internal quotes. Step 4. Use single or double quotes to end the string. Means end your string with the same type of quotes you used to start it. Here is an example demonstrating quotes inside quotes. We create a string, she said data science is great, and assign it to a variable quote inside single. We create another string, that's amazing, and assign it to variable quote inside double. We print the value of quote inside single and we print the value of quote inside double. Let's execute and check. As we discussed, the output is she said data science is great. That's amazing. Now, let's move on to understanding how to escape quotes within the same type. Certainly, in Python, you typically can't directly nest the same type of quote inside itself without causing syntax errors. Means you can't use single quotes inside single quotes or double quotes inside double quotes directly. However, Python provides an escape mechanism using the backslash. When you place a backslash before a quote, it tells Python to treat that quote as a literal character rather than as the end of the string. This allows you to include the same type of quote within itself without causing syntax errors. From the example mentioned here in the string, single quotes inside single quotes, we are using the escape character backslash before the single quotes to indicate that they should be treated as literal characters rather than as the end of the string. This allows us to include single quotes within a string that's already enclosed in single quotes. Let's now look at the pseudocode representation of single quotes inside single quotes. Step 1. Use single quotes to start the string. Means begin the string with single quotes. Step 2. To include a single quote inside the string, use the escape character backslash before the single quotes. Means to include a single quote inside the string, use the escape character before the single quote. Step 3. Continue writing the string content. Means write the content of the string. Step 4. To include another string quote, use the escape character backslash before the single quote. Means to include another single quote, use the escape character before the single quote. Step 5. Use single quotes to end the string. Means end the string with single quotes. If we look at the case of double quotes inside double quotes, from the example mentioned here, in the string double quotes inside double quotes, we are using an escape character before the double quotes to indicate that they should be treated as literal characters rather than as the end of the string. This allows us to include double quotes within a string that's already enclosed in double quotes. Let's now look at the pseudocode representation of double quotes inside double quotes. Step 1. Use double quotes to start the string. Means begin the string with double quotes. Step 2. To include a double quote inside the string, use the escape character backslash before the double quote. Means to include a double quote inside the string, use the escape character before the double quote. Step 3. Continue writing the string content. Means write the content of the string. Step 4. To include another double quote, use the escape character backslash before the double quote. Means to include another double quote, use the escape character before the double quote. Step 5. Use double quotes to end the string. Means end the string with double quotes. Here is another example demonstrating string with double quotes. Certainly, in this example, we are demonstrating how to handle single and double quotes within strings in Python. We start by defining single inside single, where the string begins and ends with single quotes. To include single quotes within the string, we use escape character as seen in he said Python is amazing. Then we print the value stored in single inside single. Next, double inside double is defined with the string enclosed in double quotes. Similarly, we utilize escape character to include double quotes within the string. She replied, "Indeed, it's my favorite language." We print the value of double inside double. Lastly, in sentence, we use both single and double quotes, employing escape characters to ensure they are interpreted as literal characters. The string contains a complex sentence praising Python's attributes and its suitability for data science. Printing sentence displays the complete string as intended. Let's execute and check. As we discussed, all are executed this way. These examples showcase how Python's escape character backslash enables the incorporation of quotes within strings, ensuring proper interpretation by the Python interpreter. Let's now look at creating a string using multiple lines. A string created with multiple lines is called multiline string. Multiline strings in Python are defined using triple quotes, which can be either triple single quotes or triple double quotes. The syntax enables the string to span multiple lines and include line breaks. The example mentioned here demonstrates the use of triple single quotes and triple double quotes to define strings that span multiple lines without needing escape characters for line breaks. These multi-line strings maintain the line breaks as part of string content, making them useful for representing text with multiple lines. When Python encounters triple quotes, it recognizes and knows that everything inside them, including line breaks, belongs to the string. Internally, new line characters are included in the string wherever there is a line break, allowing for easy representation and manipulation of multi-line text. Let's now look at pseudocode representation using multi-line string. Step 1. Use triple single or triple double quotes to start the multi-line string. Means begin the multi-line string with either triple single or triple double quotes. Step 2. Write the content of the string spanning multiple lines as needed. Means write the content of the string spanning multiple lines as required. Step 3. Use triple single or triple double quotes to end the multi-line string. Means end the multi-line string with either triple single or triple double quotes. Here is a first example demonstrating multi-line string using single triple quotes. In this example, we define a multi-line string and store it in the variable multi-line string single. The content of the string spans multiple lines and is written accordingly. We print the value of multi-line string single, which outputs the entire multi-line string. Let's execute this. As we discussed, it displayed the entire information as a string. Here is a second example demonstrating multi-line string using double triple quotes. In the example, we define a multi-line string and store it in the variable multi-line string variable using triple double quotes. The content of the string spans multiple lines and is written accordingly. We print the value of multi-line string double, which outputs the entire multi-line string. Let's execute and check. As we discussed, the output gives the entire string. Finally, here are the key points to be noted. First one is single and double quotes are interchangeable in Python and can be used based on the need and requirement to include quotes inside the string. Second one is one must use triple quotes for multi-line strings, enabling them to span several lines without requiring escape characters. Third one is mixing single and double quotes allows for easy inclusion of quotes inside strings without the need for escape characters. By understanding these different methods of defining strings, you can efficiently handle various text data scenarios in Python. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.